What is up, y'all? It's Kyra and welcome back to my channel. So y'all, I'm so excited to be back and filming videos. I took like 2 weeks off. Was it 2 weeks? Maybe it was a week. I don't know. It feels like it's been forever since I've recorded, like sat down and actually filmed a video. So I am so excited to be back and filming content for you guys. But now I am back and excited to create some new content for you guys. So you guys know that we just passed the Thanksgiving holiday, and of course after Thanksgiving is Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and I took advantage of a Colourpop stuff they were having. I believe it ran all weekend, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a mini like Colourpop haul of like what I got, all that good stuff, and then actually use those products in the tutorial. So I got 2 palettes, and these are actually my very first Colourpop pressed palettes. I have what seems like a million of their Super Shock eyeshadows that are like in the little round containers. But to be honest, y'all, I am so happy that Colourpop now has actual pressed shadows and pressed palettes, because those Super Shock eyeshadows, even though they are amazing quality and they are the bomb.com, they are just not travel friendly. So I am excited to try out their pressed powder shadow palette. I purchased 2 for the sale. So the first one is the Colourpop I Think I Love You pressed palette. Now this one, you guys, as you can see, y'all know I'm a neutral girl. Y'all know I love neutrals, so this one is just all me, okay? So it has 4 matte shades. So this column here is all matte, and then this one down here is matte, and then the rest of them are all shimmers and metallics. So a very, very nice combination of shades. To me, this is a perfect travel palette. I also got the Yes Please palette. This one here is more warm, and I believe this one has, yeah, this one has a lot more matte. So it has 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 matte shades. So these 2 here are matte, these 2 here are matte, this one and these 2 are all matte, and then it has what, 4 shimmer shades. So this is also, you know, a nice, you know, compliment to the other one, because this one's the opposite, where it has more mattes than shimmer. I think what sold me honestly is I love the burgundy tones and this yellow color here. So I cannot wait to play with both of these. Okay, so aside from the 2 palettes, I also got a couple, not a couple, I actually got 4, 5, 6, 7 lipsticks and lip glosses. Okay, so I got 2 of the Colourpop Ultra Glossy lips, and I got this shade. Here's the first one. This is the shade Tight Fit. It is a really, really, really pretty nude lip gloss, but it also has gold shimmer in it. Actually, I said nude. It's more like a pinky nude, but it has a really pretty gold shimmer in it. So gorgeous. And I thought this looks so pretty either on its own or like on top of another lipstick. This one here to me is more of like a rose shade, like more of a nudish rose, if that's an actual thing. And this is the shade Lazy. This is also a similar concept. It's, you know, has that, actually this one's more metallic actually. So Lazy isn't as glittery as the first one, as Tight Fit. And it has more of a mauve-y rose undertone, and it actually comes off more metallic. So this one's really pretty as well. Again, I thought this would be really pretty on top of a lipstick or on its own. Let's see, this is the color Starcross. This is a really pretty red shade. It is an ultra matte lip, but this one here I believe has more of a blue undertone. So it's a really pretty blue undertoned red. Y'all, lately I have been like in love with red lipsticks. I don't know why, but I just had to add to my collection because you can never have too many reds. And then the rest of them are actually the I Love Sarahi and Colourpop collab. First up is Arriba, which is a really pretty true red. Now as you can see, Starcross is a lot darker, and again this does have a blue undertone, and Arriba is more of just a true matte red. I have seen this like everywhere, and I've seen this on a bunch of different skin tones, and I feel like it is absolutely gorgeous, so I cannot wait to put it on. And then I also got Mamacita, because this is a gorgeous plum shade, okay? Like actually gorgeous, so pretty, like perfect for this time of year. And then the last 2 I got are actually glosses. Oh no, got a gloss and then the satin lip. So this is Curvii, which is just a pale pink gloss. So super pale, like a really pretty pinky nude. But I have seen this on her and on others as one. I think it's gorgeous. And then last but not least, I got the Ultra Satin Lip in 951, which is again another really pretty, well this is actually more on the mauve side. So not really rosy, but more mauve down right there. So as you can see, it's like a really pretty mauvey nude shade. So gorgeous, and honestly, I can always try out all of these lipsticks. I would do in-depth swatches for you guys, but I'm gonna just go ahead and actually use them in tutorials coming up, so stay tuned for those. But I am of course gonna go ahead and use some of the products right now. Okay, so first things first, my eyes are already primed. I use my beloved MAC Lanwell Paint Pot to go ahead and prime my eyelids, so those are all nice and set. I think I'm gonna take, I don't know, like this is my first time doing makeup in like 2 weeks, so I'm trying to decide if I want to go like real smoky and keep it subtle. I'm gonna do Yes Please. I'm gonna just use this one. I haven't used these shades in a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this palette. I'm gonna first start by taking this shade here, which is the shade Big Cocktails. It's this really pretty matte nude shade, and just pop this in my crease area. This is more so a transition shade, kind of act as like my base shade. So whenever I go in and blend it out, it'll just blend out a lot easier. And then next, I'm gonna go in with my MAC 217 brush and take the yellow shade down here, which is the shade French Kiss. Pop this in the crease. Now this is really light, so I feel like this shade will either work best. If I'm gonna use it on the lid, I would go ahead and pack down like a white base or something that's really light, so the pigment will, you know, show up if you're, you know, of darker skin tones. And if you guys notice, I'm actually applying the product with the brush facing flat and then blending it out on the side. So I'm gonna apply it into the crease in a flatward motion and then blending it out, turning to the side. I'm gonna take this burgundy shade here. It's the shade Butter Cake, and it's gonna pack that basically all over the lid. I'm gonna just pack it on first and then blend it out. Taking that same MAC 217 brush and just blending out those harsh edges. All about blending. So basically I want to just blend until the yellow and the maroon color kind of just fade together. I want to smoke it out just a little bit, so I want to take a little bit of this dark brown shade down here, which is a shade Mischief, and just pack that onto the same 217 brush and kind of pack that on top of that maroon shade. So I'm keeping it kind of like right on the lid, so like not bringing it to the crease. So that way it'll still look blended, you know, it'll fade from that dark brown to that maroon to the yellow. Yeah, that's really pretty. So we're all blended. I feel like that yellow kind of turned into a bit of an orange. Make sure that that yellow is still prominent. So I take a little bit of that yellow and just apply that to the outer areas, just to make sure that that yellow is apparent. Okay, so a couple things I noticed so far. I have almost no fallout from that eyeshadow, so that's a really good thing. However, in the palette, it kind of gets a little messy in the palette. It's a little bit powdery, so it definitely kind of gets all over the place. But as far as like on my actual face, I don't have hardly any fallout, so that's a plus. I don't know if I want to wing out the liner yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just finish my face and then finish off the eyes. So I want to see how the face is gonna look, decide what I want to do, and then come back with the eye. Okay, so I do want to go ahead and create a nice wing. So I'm gonna take my Maybelline, no, I don't, I lied. I actually want to kind of smoke out the lash line. So I'm gonna take the Buxom Call Me Hold the Line waterproof liner and apply that along my lash line. I'm gonna take a little bit of a black matte shadow. So I'm gonna take this Colourpop I Think I Love You palette in this matte black shade, kind of smoke out that lash line. So all I'm doing is just taking a little bit of that black shadow on the pencil brush and basically kind of just rubbing and blending out that line. Kind of like coloring. Basically just kind of smudging out that liner we just applied. I really like that. Yep, that's it, that's it. I'm gonna take a little bit of this champagne shade right here, which is the shade Spoiled. A little bit on just a flat shader brush and just popping that in the brow bone. It's really pretty, like golden champagne shade. And of course, blend that out because you don't want it to be super harsh. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with that same Buxom liner and apply this to my waterline. Create a nice smoky eye. You want to do a similar technique with the lower lash line, you know, with smoking it out, except I don't want to use a black shade. I want to take that same yellow and, you know, burgundy brown mix. So I'm going to take a little bit of the yellow on this fluffy brush. I'm going to apply it to the lower lash line. And the yellow is more so a blending shade because it's so light. Take that same pencil brush, dip it into that maroon shade, and really focus on blending out that black liner. I can't forget my inner corner highlight, so I'm going to take that same Yes Please palette and take this really pretty, this is more of like a orangish metallic shade here, which is the shade Note to Self. And pop that, a tear duct. So, because I did a pretty smoky eye, I think I want to keep the lips like really nice and glossy. So, I'm going to take my MAC Chestnut Lip Liner to apply this to my lips. Alrighty, and I'm trying to decide between Curvii or Tight Fit. I think this is gonna win. The glittery one's gonna win, for sure. Okay, so let's just go on and pop this all over. That is so pretty, y'all. This lip, y'all, is just everything. And it's only gloss, like no lipstick under it. I'm living for this. Okay, so let me go ahead and spray my face with Fix Plus. Gotta drench your skin. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply false lashes and mascara off camera, and then I will be right back. So I am back, you guys. As you can see, I went ahead and popped on some falsies. The lashes that I used are the Style D22 from My Diva Lash. I'll go ahead and leave the link down below as well as a coupon code for a little bit of money off. But y'all, these are like the perfect, like bold, flirty, 3D lashes. Like, look at those. They are absolutely gorgeous. Like, aren't they so pretty? Popped on some mascara to my top and bottom lashes. I also went ahead, as you can see, and zhuzhed up my hair. Popped on some statement earrings, which are available for purchase on my website, frugalandfabstyle.com. And I love the combination of like the yellow and the maroon and the brown, and kind of the way it fades into that dark smoky, you know, liner right there. I just love this whole look. It is giving me life. Hit it with a glossy lip, like, yes. Yes, yes, this is it. This is it. I also love it because the palette is so affordable. I got it on sale for almost 13 bucks, but I believe it's only like $15 or $16 normal price. So still super affordable for 16 shadows that you can create a ton of different looks with. Honestly, y'all, I'm really proud of the Colourpop pressed palette. I'm impressed by it. I'm proud of it, and I will definitely be getting more of their palettes. So kudos to Colourpop. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will catch you all in my next video. Bye, guys.